Welcome back, Wastelanders. My name is Blackwell, and this is your daily news for Fallout 76 for the 21st of July, 2021. If you like the video, hit that thumbs up button, hit that subscribe button, and all that bollocks, but we'll get straight into it, eh? So, Fallout Worlds. Fallout Worlds. What are we talking about when we say Fallout Worlds? Well, what I'll tell you is we have a new piece of legislation or document or correspondence, whatever you want to call it, that is available for us to read that will give us a little bit of an insight into Fallout Worlds and what it means and what it entails. So we'll head over. We'll read that to start out. I think it's a good idea to do so to get us up to speed with what's happening. Fallout Worlds brings your own custom Appalachia in 76. One of the things we love best about video games and strive for in every game we create is that you can make them your own. Not in just the way that you play them, but your ability to change them. Our modding community has been an enormous part of our games for over 20 years, and it's always been a long-term goal with 76 to give you your own servers to customize for yourself and your friends. After much iteration, we're thrilled to reveal an exciting new system that's just the beginning for creating all new experiences designed by you. So this is essentially replacing Nuclear Winter, which, let's be clear, isn't as good as people think or reminisce that it is. If it was, they'd play it a lot more. Nuclear Winter's dying a slow death. To be fair, you know, people haven't played it, or the game's not been updated in well over a year now with content, and you know, the novelty of Nuclear Winter has well and truly disappeared. We only hop on nowadays on stream to do the daily Nuclear Winter challenge, so you know, freshen things up. Fantastic move from Bethesda. Let's see what it means. With Fallout Worlds, your imagination is the limit when under the sky of your own personal Appalachia. Utilizing a wide list of customizable settings, players can construct camps in previously restricted areas, as you can see in the image here, right here, or even remove the need for electricity to establish a builder's paradise. Love Fallout 76 survival mechanics? You can double down on braving Appalachia's untamed wilds by changing the PvP rules and difficulty settings. That's where we're going to be looking for our live streams. I like the idea of ramping up the difficulty and adding some of that PvP without slap damage. That sounds exciting to me. And those are two of the examples that are possible in Fallout Worlds. Combine unlimited combat AP and infinite ammo to become a mighty wasteland warrior. Configure creature spawns for serious big game hunting. Control weather effects such as fog, nuclear radiation, or even quantum storms. Turn on absurd jumping heights, but turn off fall damage for sure. Enable ragdoll physics. Change the height limit on settlements. All this and more are yours to play and experiment with as you see fit. So it sounds good. That sort of chapter there sounds novel. It sounds like those things would wear off quite quickly, and you'd be like, yeah, okay, I'm not that excited about them after a couple of days trying them, but still, cool. The customization options will continue to expand. When you start a new game after the update in September, so this is coming in September to everyone across all platforms, you'll be introduced to two brand new modes as part of Fallout Worlds, Public Worlds and Custom Worlds. So, Public Worlds are Quantum Worlds, and Custom Worlds are Fallout First Worlds as we see them. So Quantum Worlds goes off the idea of quantum physics, being there are multiple universes out there, multiverse, etc. And if you take it like that, each server is a different universe, so to speak, in this multiverse, okay? So that's pretty much it. And then I think as the weeks progress, servers variables will change. So one week it'll be, you know, recommended by, I don't know, Jeff Gardner. The next week it'll be recommended by Lady Devon, and the next week it'll be recommended by Tooniversal or you know, Todd Howard or Pete Hines, or you know. So each week I think the variables will change in Quantum Worlds, but you don't have a say in what gets changed. You just get to experience a new world with different rules, right? I think that's probably what that's going to be. And then the Fallout First version, which is the Custom Worlds, you get to change the settings on your own server. And I think that's what's going to draw people in for that. Obviously, it's going to have expanded player base, so you can have like up to 25, I think 25 players in your own server, which is awesome. You can turn slap damage off. You can make it sort of emulate how the survival servers used to be, but with your own community as well. It's really useful for creative people and streamers and so on. So I really am looking forward to that. The only downside that I see is it's not technically new content. It's just giving you options to recycle what's already been recycled. So, you know, you're still going to, if you're bored of the map, you're still going to be bored of the map. You just have to change things up a little bit, like Techno Ted and Carastus and Nuke Halsey and Incredible Sausage do on Twitch with Fallout 4 when they throw overhaul mods on and do that thing, you know, and keep playing it and recycling and reimagining the world in that way. So we've done a little bit with Frost and we've done a little bit with overhaul mods on Fallout 4. It'd be nice to see what happens with... Oh, and of course, Weirdest Builds has to be thrown in there because he's one of the most imaginative pioneers on Twitch when it comes to reimagining Fallout 4. So yeah, it'd be interesting to see how that works in sort of in-game, but it's nice to hear about it and progression with custom worlds. Public worlds are a rotating series of Fallout Worlds experiences available to all players, handcrafted by the team at Bethesda with input from the community. Each public world offers users a different combination of Fallout World settings to bring you a unique play experience. This offers everyone the opportunity to see for themselves what's possible in Fallout Worlds, as well as inspiration for their own creations in custom worlds. So that's really cool. So I sort of expanded on where they're going with that. Take Fallout Worlds into your hands with Custom Worlds. Custom Worlds completely evolves the personalization of 76's existing private servers, granting active Fallout First members full access to the Fallout World settings and features to build their own personalized Appalachia. I don't know if I can zoom in on this picture. There we go. So here we've got Calamity Pain. That's just the name of the world. You can edit the name, the world settings, the description, and the world image. Let's see. So relaxed camp placement is fully relaxed. Camp height is nuclear. Camp power is always powered. Free building is on. Camp radius is very high. Camp budget is very high. Relaxed building restrictions are on. Free workbench crafting is on. So that's quite cool. And in combat, you've got infinite ammo on. You've got ragdoll behavior on. You've got VATS and melee AP cost on, or on 0. And you've got more options there. There's a little tiny little arrow here suggesting there's more options. So once we get into this, we'll be able to sort of, well, look at it a bit more in more detail and so on. We are going to be streaming this content, so if you do want to head over to our Twitch channel, links in the description, and drop a follow there, you'll be able to watch this in action in the PTS as soon as it's available to us. It's not actually available right now for me because I haven't installed it, but if you've got the Bethesda launcher, you can have access to the PTS right now. You can go and download it and you can update it and you can get in there and try it out right now if you've got the game on PC via the Bethesda launcher. While players can experiment with like a mad scientist to their heart's content solo, Custom Worlds is also a blast to share with others. Invite your friends and teammates to your custom world and they can join in on the fun, even without having a Fallout First membership. So as a Fallout First user, I can use it and set up the custom world and then invite everybody to come play it. That's another benefit of being one of the community leaders and being one of the community figureheads in the Fallout 76 world. I can get you guys to all come along, pile in, and you guys can input and let me know what you want to see in those custom servers as well. So we're only getting started. We're committed to bringing even more customizable options and ways to play Fallout Worlds. With eyes on the feedback of 76 community, our goal is giving players the ability to transform 76 into, as the name implies, their very own world. Get your first taste of Fallout Worlds when the feature hits PTS. It's already here. We are now available to do that already. For players seeking out more information, we have more details to share regarding Fallout Worlds made available at a later date. Whether you're craving your own immersive role-playing server, impressive personal fortress, wacky platforming level, or whatever else your imagination conjures, we can't wait to see what the 76 community brings to Fallout Worlds. It's just the beginning. Hit them up on Twitter and fallout.com for latest info. So that's the biggest news coming out of the Fallout camp this week. I think it's great. It's going to be exciting. If you're a casual player and you're maybe bored with the map, bored with the types of enemies in game, this might be a little bit boring for you. But shit me, there's a scorpion attacking me. You better get out of the way. But for those people who are creative and like to change things up, this could be really exciting for y'all. So it'd be interesting to see what they've got in store as we move forward. Am I going to die here? Who knows? I don't have any stim packs, so maybe. Oh, I've got one stim pack. Excellent. Oh, bit of a bug there. Bit of rubber banding there. We love a bit of rubber banding. That's sarcasm. We don't like rubber banding. It's poop. Let's take these level 50s down. School them. You might be a scorpion. You might have armor and all that garbage, but we're humans. We'll wreck you. No questions asked. Right. Let's get somewhere safe. No flames coming out of my backpack. Easy way to fix that. Take the backpack off, put it back on. And you're golden. Right, okay, so we can close that window down. Great stuff. So that's Fallout Worlds. That's coming soon. September. It's available now on the PTS for Bethesda launcher users. So if you got it on PC, you got it through Steam, then you'll still have to get a copy of the game on the Bethesda launcher to be involved with the PTS. But it's a playtest server. You can give your feedback and so on and so forth on that one. Right. Let's have a look in the book and let's see what we have to actually go through today. Something I didn't do yesterday that we need to know is where the heck is Minerva? So Minerva had a bit of a problem last week. We're slightly over encumbered at the moment, so we can't travel. But Minerva left the game early last week, and we're not sure why that happened, or even if that is, you know, part of the plan for Minerva. Let's see what we can scrap. Nothing. Okay. We don't really have much to carry here. Get rid of... Nope, that's full. Okay. Let's join a team. That helping our carry weight? I don't know. A little bit, but still we're over encumbered. Okay. There we go. So let's go up to Crater. And we'll show you where Minerva is today, if she is still in game. Now, we have reason to believe that she spawns in on the Monday and leaves on the Wednesday, but during that time, her spawn is static and she doesn't bounce around from place to place. That's the latest that I'm aware of it anyway. So we'll see. She was at Crater earlier today. We're going to just double check that she's still there now. But it is Wednesday moving into Thursday now, so she could have disappeared already. Okay, so she's not... She's no longer at Crater, and this is Wednesday evening, so it might be that she turns up Sunday evening and disappears Wednesday evening. Let's try Fort Atlas. Yeah. We're still learning about Minerva. She's relatively new still, and she's only available for a couple of days a week. And you can use your gold bullion that you pick up from, you know, killing off events, you know, daily objectives and daily quests with your factions. And I think you get gold. What do you get gold for? Public events. That's what you get gold for. Unless she... No, she's not here either. Oh, I thought she might have been, but that light over there is something else. So she's not there. And down to Foundation. This is the last place to check for Minerva. So yeah, you get gold for doing public events. The ones with the hexagon with the exclamation mark on them. You get gold for those, if I'm not mistaken. If I am mistaken, by all means, correct me in the comments. Yeah, Minerva, Wednesday, 6 o'clock is gone. Maybe Wednesday, 5 o'clock in the store update. Probably gone then. Okay. Last place to check. If she's here, then she moves every day. If she's not here, then she disappears on Wednesday. And she's not here. All right, so she's gone again. Okay, so it looks like Wednesday 5 PM UK time, which is noon Eastern, she's out of the game. She travels off to other things. All right, so just bear that in mind. Which means that I'll only be able to give you a Minerva location on Tuesdays, which is, well, it's useful for me moving forward because I won't be able to give you any location, but it gives me content to tell you about on the Tuesday videos. Right, with that out of the way, let's take a look at the dailies. So, the first of the daily is to do a daily op. Now, what is a daily op? They've just rotated. It's now uplink in West Tek against Blood Eagles that can only be killed by melee with greatly enhanced perception. This one right here is a very solid daily op. It's going to get you very fast through it. There's no armor piercing attacks, and yeah, it's a very small settlement to battle through. This one right here, you want to be looking at to do your daily and your weekly. If you do your weeklies, you can chip this off relatively swiftly as well. 5 daily ops, job done. Should be, you know, 6 minutes, 5 minutes, and you'll get those done quite comfortably and complete. Complete an event. So take a settlement and defend it. That's simple. Or if you see any events on the map and you want to have a go at them, like defend the Tyler County dirt track, then go and defend them. What I would suggest though, if you're taking a settlement and you've got other things you want to be doing, wait for a defend event to turn into a retake event. Now, as long as another player hasn't taken it,
I knew you could.
As long as another player hasn't taken it, you'll face one wave instead of 2 or 3 or 4. So it'll be easier to get that done, or quicker to get that done, because all the enemies will have spawned at once. So that's what I would suggest for that. Destroy robots. Right, where are we going to find robots? We don't have a command for robots. Okay, so we'll just do this by eye. So if you go to the West Tek Agricultural Center, you'll find robots there. Of course, if you go to the Whitespring Hotel, you'll find a bunch of robots there as well. Heading down to Watoga, there's robots aplenty in this whole Watoga area. You can head into any silo, so Alpha Bravo or Charlie. You could head over to Robco or Diachemical. That's another place you can get robots. Robco's a bit further south, this green building here. So you can head to any of those locations and you'll be faced with robots. The difference being, if you take on Iobots and Liberators, if you take on the Liberators outside Vault 76, for example, they're going to be easier to take down than maybe the anti-armor or armor-piercing rounds from the higher level Gutsies and so on. So bear that in mind as well. Kill a creature while in a group. Now, you don't necessarily have to be in a group. You just have to be maybe a public group on your own, or just create a group and then go and kill creatures. Like if someone joins you, fair be it. Fair play, fair be it. Fair dues, whatever. Or you can do it solo as well. And that will also help you get your level. So completing all these things will help you on your way to getting leveled up. And Nuclear Winter, take a photograph. So you can only do it in Nuclear Winter mode, but you can do it in the lobby. So if you load into a Nuclear Winter match, maybe you want to do it solo. Jump in the lobby, head to photo mode, which
fix that. Never seems to end.
Which is right here in the menu. Click on here, get into photo mode, take a photograph in Nuclear Winter, and then quit out of the lobby or play the game. It's up to you. That will get you that daily out the whaley. What else do we need to look at? We took a look at the weeklies yesterday, so we don't necessarily need to take a look at those. We're left with the Atom Store. Now, we know it's not a big day for content in the Atom Store, but we'll have a look and see what's there for us today. So we are on our alt account here today, so we can see what the price are, or the prices are on certain items. Like this, for example, the striped planks. Striped planks are coming in at 250 atoms, and I've got this on my main account. It's quite nice to do decking outside near riverbeds, that kind of thing. It's not bad because it's not just the one item you put down. You put 2 or 3 of these down. They're linked together quite nicely, and for 250 it gives you a bit of variation on some worn decking, which is quite cool. The free item is Radaway. You get 3 of them. I don't know why they're invisible, but they are. So we are going to apply those onto Moonman because he's our baby character. And the Brotherhood banner, I believe this is free. I was told in chat on Twitch earlier today that this item is free. It's returning from the Fortifying Atlas event from last year, so you can pick that up for absolutely free at the moment, so be sure to do that. None of the rest of the store looks like it's up to date. Oh, this is new. So the outfit on the Spa Day page has changed. It's now black overalls for 320 atoms. Looks like a good fishing outfit. It's not too bad. Looks okay. 320 atoms, and you can look a little bit different there. I might pick that up on my main account because it looks quite cool. It does look pretty good. And onto the final page, Wet and Wildwood. I don't believe anything here is new. We picked up the clean shower on our main account. Well, we hassled into it really by Lady Deadpool. And we got it. And chat was kicking off like, yo, take a photo of yourself in the shower. And it's like, no, because we're not that pervy. It doesn't give you a buff, but it does activate when you get in. You shut the curtain and then the water pours. You don't take off your clothes, anything like that. It's not pervy. You know, it's a video game, guys. Just relax. Simmer down. I know it's hot outside, but don't get hot and bothered. Yeah, it's a cool little item. But it doesn't offer you a buff. Maybe in the future it'll give you a well-cleaned buff. That'd be quite nice. But then people could be, complaining that it's pay to win. So maybe give you a free model on the, a free version of it on the season pass, and then, go from there. That would be quite cool from Bethesda's point of view. But there you go. where are we at on the scoreboard? We're not too far through it. But on the alt account, we are looking at getting... Where is it? This helmet, because we've got a Mandalorian playthrough, so we're looking for the Alistair headwear. I think it's pretty cool for our Mandalorian build, so that's what I'm working towards on this account. But there you go. That should be everything. Keep on grinding out there. Keep getting through that scoreboard. And of course, if you're on the PTS, enjoy it. And don't forget to drop your feedback on the Bethesda forums. There are Bethesda forums, I do believe, for the PTS. Check the Bethesda launcher. There'll be links on the PTS section of that launcher. But yeah, that's it from me. So take care of yourself. Peace and love to you and yours. I'll catch you on the next one. Thank you so much for watching. Whoop.